Local sponge, synthetic or rubber sponge, which one is better? This is the question I always get from people. Okay, today I'll be going to explain and break it down for you. The difference between this local sponge and this synthetic rubber sponge that we use. Which one is better for spiritual bath? Okay, in a situation whereby you are doing a spiritual cleansing, for example, you have to do a spiritual cleansing maybe for 3 days or for 7 days, and you want to use sponge. Okay, the sponge that you are supposed to use is a local sponge, because when you are doing maybe a 3 days bath or a 7 days bath, spiritual bath, which is for cleansing, for example, you have to use this because the moment you use it, you have to use it once in a day. Maybe you are taking your bath in the evening. The moment you use it in the evening, the next day you will be able to get to that one. So it's easier for you to change this local sponge often. Okay. Then for synthetic sponge, for this rubber sponge, maybe you are doing a spiritual work that is your, maybe it's a favor work. You can use this very rubber sponge as synthetic sponge to take your bath, because you can be using it often repeatedly. Okay, but when you are doing something like back to sender, you are taking your bath of back to sender, or cleansing, 7 day cleansing, 3 days cleansing, it's advisable that you use local sponge. And also there is also an advantage and disadvantage of this very two sponge. Okay, now the advantage or disadvantage of this very sponge: if you are in a situation whereby you don't know how to dispose this very sponge, people, when you dispose it wrongly, people can pick it and use it for another spiritual work. There are some dangerous spiritual work that people use it to do. So whenever you are using a local sponge, make sure you dispose it properly. Don't just throw it anyhow. Don't just throw it away anyhow, anywhere. Okay, because people, when people pick it up, when you use it, people pick it up, they can use it against that person. They can use it to collect that people's star. They use it in different bad work. So that's why whenever you want to use any local sponge, know how to dispose it properly. Know how to dispose it properly. The best way I will advise is either you bury it, you burn it. If you can't bury it or burn it, this is another method you are going to use. After you have used that sponge, maybe you gather it up, maybe after 7 days, you gather it up, put it in a nylon, in a plastic bag, pour salt on it. Just pour salt, a lot of salt on it, then tie it up. Whenever you have poured salt on it, whosoever pick it up can never use it for anything. It will never have effect on anything, on you. Even if someone pick it up and use it for anything, it will not have effect, because the salt you have poured on it has already terminate anything that anybody want to use it for. Okay, that's another secret that you need to know about this very sponge. Okay, and this very synthetic sponge, maybe you are using some favor work, it's allowed for you to use this rubber sponge to take your bath whenever you are doing some favor work. But if you are doing cleansing work, or you are doing back to sender, you are using back to sender soap, it is advisable that you use this local sponge. Okay, that's the difference between this local sponge and this rubber sponge. I hope I've answered a lot of people's question on this. Remain blessed.